I never thought that it would be this way, that we will be fighting for our lives, fighting for our children, fighting for those who call out in the middle of the night in anguish and pain and embarrassment and shame. I never thought that I would live in a world that only consumes other hearts and souls, con artists, stealing hearts and minds. I never thought that I would have to battle with all of my heart and all my soul to keep my ethics and my morals, to deny the enemy the victory that he so seeks in me, trying to beg me to give up, trying to beg me to give in. Honestly, I never thought that it would go this far. I never thought that he would already have put his hands on those around me. But I'm proud to know that those around me has went through the fire and came out on the other side. There are many who ask me to pray for them, ask me to speak to God on their behalf. There are those who deleted me from Facebook because I'm not what they expected. I'm Jazrael Kavan, and will be to the day I die, till I draw my last breath. I started these recordings because I wanted to be able to let people know that the soul is great in the eyes of God and the heart is worth more than heaven itself. I wanted them to understand that they were children of destiny, sons and daughters of the living God, that there was no shame in them when they were born. There was no shame in them in the way they were raised. That God knows their pain. He knows what's going on. And I have watched God send many to do the job of helping to move not just a nation, not just a generation, but an era, eon, to come together, to protect each other, to love each other, to break the cycles of what we've been going through since the beginning of our lives. The beginning of our lives is the beginning of time. Our time. We have given up ourselves to the masters of men, to the kings of men. We desire to be more than what we were supposed to be. Believing that we should be eating the fine foods of the feast that they have. So we cuddle up with the master, not willing to understand that this master whips us, breaks us down to the bone, takes some of our lives, lay traps of temptation. This master wants us to be obedient to his illegitimate laws. Honest, I never thought I'd be walking into a world of chaos, confusion, anger. But man has adopted the technique of manipulation, the technique of tyranny, the technique of bullying, the technique of sucking souls dry of their passion and desire to serve the one true God. So many things hidden from your sight and your hearing. Honest, I didn't believe that I would make it this far. And many people will say they knew I would do it. They knew I could do it. Because I've been doing it for years. Doesn't make it easy for me. So here goes. Honestly, we need to stop the bickering and the whining in life. We must begin to come together and begin to stand and begin to understand that the power of God is over the power of the enemy. We cannot allow the enemy to enter our lives and destroy what God has already built. We cannot allow the enemy to take another inch towards our family, towards our community, towards our children. We must protect those who cannot protect themselves. We are not a selfish nation, a nation that only believes in themselves. But we believe in unity. We believe in the highest power possible. We believe in the armor of God. We believe that there is no weapon formed that can destroy us. We are the ones that are destroying ourselves. We must come out of the damage that we have done to ourselves and forgive ourselves and move on. For we are the sons and daughters of the living God. We are the breath of the Lord. We are his voice in the world. We are the ones who do his deeds in the world. We are the earth angels that have been called to do what is right. And if we can't do what is right, then we must be thrown into the wasteland with the others who have refused to do the orders of God. We can't spend our time belly aching and mourning for those things that have already passed. We must move into the future. Honestly, it is time for us to be honest with ourselves and say that we belong to something greater, that we belong to something more powerful than our lives.